Alright, so this is the current list I'm running right now. If you can't see the top, it's just duplicates of what's below it. So 2 Ingot Chewer, 2 Leylines, 4 Wispmare. I'm going to be switching to 3 Wispmare, 2 Wear Tear after this. Canister was doing this 3 Gravecrawler, 4 Bloodghast thing, and it feels correct. I was doing 4 Gravecrawler, 3 Bloodghast, but post-board, a lot of the time you only have 3 of both anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. And when you're not boarding out cards like this, like especially in the mirror, it's most important you can cast Hogaak, and Bloodghast is better at casting Hogaak, where Gravecrawler is a lot better at triggering Vengevine. And the 4th Gravecrawler is better at the zombie engine of Feeder, Gravecrawler, Bridge from Below, or Altar, Bridge, Gravecrawler, that engine right there. And we got 1 Plague Engineer for the mirror, as well as for humans, and other nonsense that comes across. Get the easy 5 though. One opponent. Oh yeah, guys, let me know if I think I did this overlay right, so it's not obstructing anything, but I could be wrong. Fix that a little bit more. There we go. I originally had a Hogaak right here and a Hogaak right here for where avatars are, but it blocked over the life totals. I didn't really want to do that, unfortunately, but it was fun. Alright, so that can go there. Yeah. Urza the Planeswalker. This is probably not strong enough in the blind. Wish it was. It's relatively close though. This is a much more busted hand. Now what are we doing with it though? Alright, so I currently have 3 things I want to bottom right here. Or that I want to bin to looting, or all 3 of these. So I feel like it's not actually bottom Leyline, it's bottom one of these 3. And Bloodghast is probably the weakest, but Bloodghast, Bridge, Feeder's a combo. But everything's a combo with Bridge, so I think I'm going to bottom this Bloodghast right here. Let's see. So I could bottom Bloodghast. Or I could just bottom Leyline, but these aren't all gonna... So I'm gonna looting on one. I'm most likely gonna bin Vengevine Bridge. So I'm gonna bottom this Bloodghast. I have a pre-game effect on. The most important part, you gotta say good luck outside when you play this deck. Adorable. Cool. Alright. See, this should come out to right there, and this should come up to right there. Sweet. It's not the worst. Yup. It's been those. So this exact flip right here, I would have rather had Bloodghast than this. So this is likely either Blue-White or Phoenix because they lit on a supervision. We'll see. Inquisition. Alright, is this like Esper nonsense and they're taking my altar? This could go poorly here. Let's see what happens. Took our Carrion Feeder. With a K command? Yeah, fine. They fetch the island or play it? They play it from hand. Not bad. I'm just gonna get this out there while I can. Sweet. Didn't get forced. That's a good sign. I'm pretty certain I'm supposed to lead on that card. Because this is just a Hogaak right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I in something here. Well, it's not quite a Hogaak, it could be a Hogaak. Oh wait, that was only one bridge. Oh, fuck. Okay, I messed up a bit. It's okay though. Is this Snapcaster? Yeah. Alright, so I will really get punished. Oh no, I don't, because I have this Leyline. Alright, so that's part of the joy of this deck is you're never punished for anything. So that's pretty nice. Who would you like to attack? That's what I thought. I'm going to begin with... No, I really don't want to get Hogaak Surgical. Hey Romario, what's up? Yeah, but now we're a source of broken modern materials, so that's okay. Yay! Alright, let's go. Alright, so we're 4-0, we're up a game against blue-black nonsense. Anyone know what that was? Alright, so we saw... I'll pull up this log right here. Oh, that's not a log. What is this? The hidden zone. Interesting. Alright. Cards I'm considering bringing in are the answers to Leyline. And I think I'm going to do that in the blind. And then these Thoughtseizes. And that's probably it. Don't think I want my own Leyline. Snapcaster's not enough of a reason. Oh, this deck is great, Storm 20. If this deck's legal, I think you should play it. But yeah, it's absolutely terrible for the format. Alright, so I do think this deck's terrible for the format, but I'm having a blast playing it. This is all about sequencing and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna double check here to make sure they only cast Serum Visions and Serum Visions, Inquisition, Snapcaster is what they cast. Oh, I was supposed to tell people I was doing this. Oh, alright. I'll finish boarding first, and then I'll message the crew. Alright, so that game, they literally cast a Snapcaster, a Serum Visions, and a discard spell, and that was it. Yeah, alright. What? So, they're most likely... I'm actually going to hedge. I'm going to do this right here. I'm going to board in these three and then the two Thoughtseizes. I'm going to cut... Because they're most likely a Surgical Rat Trap deck. They could be a Leyline deck, though. I really don't know what the hell they're doing. I'm going... Vengevine is like your worst creature through hate. You can trim a bridge. The main deck Leylines are the easiest cuts after that. I've already, I'm only on 3 Gravecrawler. I could cut a Bloodghast is also consideration. I don't really want to cut Hogaak against blue-black X. I also don't think I want to cut this bridge. Or do I not want to cut Altar? No, I'll cut the Altar. But I don't want to cut Bloodghast. Yeah, let's just cut the bridge. Alright, let's see if we get Leyline. If we get Leyline, I'm going to board in these other two Wispmares. So, the hardest part of this deck is the fact that literally anyone, especially these past 2 weeks, can play literally any sideboard hate you could think of out of any deck, even if it's absolutely incorrect. And it's subjective what's incorrect, because what I'm expecting is arguably less correct than what I'm not expecting. Why does this keep adjusting? That's so annoying. Alright. Yeah, this is fine until we get Leyline. What did our opponent do? Opponent molds a 6. This is a fine hand. Let's see if we get Leyline. I'm gonna have some plus while we wait. Oh, cool. Oh. Run back the Island Serum Visions worked really well last time. Alright, so I'm very likely not going to do anything on the first turn, because this right here is, unless I draw another 1-drop, this right here is a guaranteed, cool. I'm just going to play my Bloodstained Mire and fetch with it. Maybe I should downsize this so you can see my whole hand. There we go, that's an 8-card hand, so it'll never get bigger than that. I don't think I want to play this Neonate, even though I can get the value. Because I just want to guarantee bring a Vengevine up. I do not want to hit F8. No, I do not want to concede. Jace Prodigy, what the hell's going on? Anyone know what this is? This is like Grixis Control. That was a good draw. So I can play around Ravtrap by going Neonate into Supplier, and then after that I can Hogaak. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Let's do that. Do I need a fetch first? So, Neonate's gonna go to the bin, Vengevine's gonna go to the bin, then the fetch is gonna go to the bin. So that doesn't play around Ravtrap, but if I play Gemstone Mine, it does. That'll be 1 card, 2 card, 3, 4, 5 card. Okay, so that's fine. So we can dodge Ravtrap here. Right? 1 card, 2 card, 3, 4, 5 card. Okay, cool. Oh, they have 6th. Yeah, let's stick with the plan. Trigger. Yeah. What do they keep? If I want to cast this, I think I'm just casting it regardless. I know I'm getting rid of, like, good stuff, but I have the option to put 13 power into play. I'm going to do it. Against whatever the hell this deck is. This deck is stupid. And, like, I still have, like, an engine left over. Well, if it doesn't work, I'm just going to attack for 12. Like, what could this possibly be? Ixtla Jailer? Oh, cool. Right on time. Card I have 0 answers to. Doesn't matter. I wonder if they played this out first. So, like... yeah, this is so stupid. Like... so, something some people do that's arguably sometimes correct is to not run out your hate piece first, because I'm going to blow it up. I'm just going to turn sideways to start this turn, I think. And then I'll reconsider after this. Yeah, that's a free block. Alright, go to 5. Main phase 2. Do I play around like Damnation or something? I'm just gonna cast a Carrion Feeder and play a fetch land, I guess, because I don't know. What could they possibly have here? Oh, no. They played a Ixtla Jailer. I probably should have played my other card. Oh, it's Bloodghast has haste, and if they Damnation, it's fine. So, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh no, they're going to flip their Jace. How to beat this insurmountable value. How does this work with Snapcaster? Lose all abilities, gains flashback, that probably means Snap wins. Anyone know if you can Snapcaster with the Jailer in play? You probably can. Would there been a Spellbomb? Oh, that's such a good card. How do I ever beat Spellbomb? Okay, they have Cryptic Tap. Sure. Okay, so they're gonna Cryptic Tap and then do literally nothing? Okay. Anything I'm supposed to do because they're gonna Cryptic Tap? Probably not. All cards and graveyards have no abilities, so point to do anything else. Yeah, combat. You play like Plague Engineer. This card has haste, which is nice. Maybe they're gonna bounce draw here. No, they're gonna bounce tap. Tap draw, sure. They probably need a draw card. So there's the Jailer in play. I guess I'm gonna run this out. So the funny thing, this is a zombie, this is also a zombie, so they have Plague Engineer and they can't hit this or this. I mean, they can try, they'll probably try and fail if they do not realize it. What is this thing right here at? No, we're at 1870? Holy crap. This deck is stupid. While our opponent thinks of how they lost, I'm gonna use my pasta right now. You guys, you think this top border right here is a little too much because it like cuts off the screen? I'm gonna guess it's probably too much, right? Should I take this out? I would greatly appreciate the feedback if you guys think this is a little over the top right up here. If not, I'd love to leave it, but I would quite possibly imagine you guys can't always tell what these cards are. Oh yeah, you got that we live. There we go. Well, there they just plus one nothing. Okay. What could this possibly be? Is it Damnation? Kalidas. Oh no, how do we ever beat that magic card? Don't tell me I'm gonna beat it with a sack outlet. Wait, so this gains 2 life, this is an 8/8 trampler, sure. Right? Oh no, it's supposed to play the Bloodghast. It probably doesn't matter, it's probably dead here. Alright, so I've made like 3 mistakes this match, and we're just destroying our opponent regardless. I don't think Lightning Bolt saves them, because this card has Trample. Alright, what's the Exil Jailer doing? Tell me. Why is this a 6/8? Oh, they jaced it. Okay. Alright, so I'm dealing 6 here. 2 tramples over. They gain 3, so that's... 2 tramples over, they gain 3, so they net gain 1 here. So they take 2, 3, 4, 5, and they gain 3. So they're dead on the dot. So I should have played Bloodghast, clearly. So they're gonna bolt literally whatever. Oh, but I get a Carrion Feeder whatever they bolt. Oh, died. Oh cool, that's a trophy. Make this bigger? You can never make this box bigger, it's just stupid. Alright, let's spread the news. Cool. Alright, so that was a very easy 5-0. Alright, we're at 1877. Let's flip to our promo code history, I guess, and run it back. Because that was fair, right? Cool. I agree that it was fair. 100 play points. Alright. Meanwhile, I'm gonna inform the masses that we got the 5 to the O. Yeah, this hand's stupid. Qualifies as a stupid hand. Because all our hands qualify as stupid hands. Alright, rapid fire mode. I think I'm gonna flute on one because these two are. I would like to keep these to trigger Vengevine on 2 if I flute or supply into one. So I'm gonna start with this, and I already have one card I want to bin. I think I'm gonna bin this. Okay, so if I bin the Crawler. That's one less card I want to delve. My bin's just going to be only cards I don't want to delve away. I'm going to bin this Godless Shrine. Just for your card count in graveyard that I don't care about. Because currently I have none of those. Sure, there goes my bridge, I guess. You did it. Alright. Yep. You got it. See if we can make a Vengevine on 2 through a relic. Oh no, I played. No, it's fine. It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, our opponent played their hate piece on 1. On turn 1, they played their hate piece, and they blew up our bridge. We have 7 power. This deck is punched. There's one word I'd use to describe it. Punched. Nice relic, boy. Oh, it's Bluetron, even better. You gonna play a Chalice here? Oh no, not my hand. I needed to cast those to win. How will I ever win, opponent? This is probably like... You're not against a graveyard deck. Alright, take 7. My only castable spells right now are Leyline of the Void, Hogaak, Bloodghast, Altar. So I'm going to hold this land because Bloodghast is very important. Especially since it has haste. So they played a relic on 1. We made a Vengevine. They popped our bridge. Alright, let's see if they have a... whatever that spell is they play. That would have been nice to have in play, just a sack outlet. But it's whatever. We're going to 2. Once again, I'm going to hold the land. Bloodghast is kind of all that matters under Chalice. Sure, that's a magic card. Sure. Yay, graveyard! Alright, so this deck can play Leyline because I have been Leylined against it yesterday. But it's much more likely that I care about all the artifact things they have. Other reasonable cards are Thoughtseize. So I'm definitely wanting to board these foreign. And possibly these two. If anyone's wondering, this is our sideboard. It's a little cut off by the top. Welcome. Who is this, by the way? Anyways, if this top overlay right up here is in the way, let me know, guys. So definitely the two Leylines come out. I want to cut a Carrion Feeder because they're a Chalice deck. Hogaak's good at sneaking under Relic of Regenis style hate. Rich from Low is bad against Walking Bliss, although they probably only have one Tat in their opener since they're Blue Tron. Yeah, but is it obnoxiously in the way? I guess what I'm wondering is... See, is that what I want to do? No, I want to cut that before that. I guess what I'm wondering is it obstructing your viewing experience or making it better? Because you probably can't see some of the stuff going on up here. I'll take it down. Is there anywhere else I could put these? No, that's fine. Let's just take it down. Yeah. Let's take these down one at a time. Alright, this hand is good. Because it's very good through a relic. Our opponent chose to keep. Would this deck play LED if it could? That's a good question. Alright, would you like to relic me, opponent? You may relic me, that's fine. I don't think I actually care about that. Relic is just like, they're so required to pop it so fast. I have one Blood Crypt left in my deck. I'm going to fetch out a Godless Shrine. You got me. Alright, so we have two of the fetchable lands in our hand, which is a little rough, but probably doesn't matter. Would I mill? Ooh, those are good ones. Would you like to pop it, opponent? Do you have a Ballista Brazier? Do you have a Chalice for 1? Yeah, there goes the land. That's a map. I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm a Hogaak. I'm a Gaak. I'm a Gaak. I'm a map. I'm gonna go ham here. Step 1, so I want them to pop this. I'm going to lead on Carrion Feeder. Because I'm going to turn the Supplier into a zombie right here. Stack it like that, so I get the zombie first if they try and pop it. Didn't pop it. Ooh, that's not bad. Could pop it here before I can play a land to trigger Bloodghast. Looks like it's what they're going to do. I have the option to turn this into a 2/2 if I want. I don't think I do. I just want to flip the Supplier. I'm just going to mill for 6 more cards. Let me tell you about this card playing through Graveyard Gate, guys. That'd be sweet if we flipped a Hogaak here. They would just probably... Oh, there's a Hogaak. Oh, there's a Vengevine. We already cast 2 creatures, though. Hey! There we go. Ah, magic! That's the knowledge, is this deck is stupid. I think the actual secret knowledge is you sequence in the best way to play around their hate, and if it isn't exactly this card right here, this exact card that I can't zoom in on for some reason, Moto, if it isn't this exact card right here, their hate doesn't matter. I need one more Hogaak on the screen, actually. It's a little bit of my old overlays still there. So let's do that. Alright, so where is this Hogaak right here? Oh, it's that one. Alright. Undo that. Let's click on this Hogaak, I guess, and copy it. Yeah. Alright. Do you have a copy of it yet? Why didn't you copy? Duplicate. I gotta copy before I paste it. There we go. Duplicate. We have 2, we do. Cool. Yeah, that looks like a Hogaak overlay. Sick. Alright, this hand is kinda medium, and we definitely have more buffs. But it has Altar and it's game 1, so I'm gonna keep it. Our opponent also wants a 6. Although I bet we barely even care about that. More opponent things. I'm gonna take a bite of pasta. Have some kofefe. Oh no, not again! It was so hard last time. In case I have a Spyglass, I'll lead on this one. This is a hand that realistically they could beat, though. This isn't one of the insane... Like, if they play Chalice here, that's kinda good. I guess that's good. I'm gonna wait till my draw step, or till my main phase, because I don't have a pitch I'm binning. Alright. What could I possibly do this turn that would make me not want to attack first? Is there any... There's no way I'm getting a Vengevine into play, so I'll just attack for 1. And if some crazy situation happens where I have a Vengevine in play, probably means I just randomly killed them anyways. I guess this is gonna get a swamp. So my 1 mana spells are red. Yes. I would love to. I'd also love to play one of the 3 altars in my hand. Good chance they're dead next turn. What's up, Fed? We're 3-0 today. We got a 5-0 right before this round. This is round 4 of today, because matches are stupidly fast with this deck. I could thought not us, I guess. It's not like it matters. That's better than a thought not at least. What are those emotes, Maps? I love it. Those are sick. No 3-2s. Man, I've been 3-2'd with this deck since I figured out how it works. I honestly don't think I have. No, I 3-2'd like maybe once. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna do this Bloodghast Hogaak nonsense thing. And they're gonna pop it probably like here. I probably should have played this one first so they don't have this window right here. But it really doesn't matter. like, I'd say at least every other game I missequence in some way that notably costs me some sort of equity. And it almost never matters. But at least I learned from it. Alright, I'll flip like a third Bloodghast. That'd be really good. Ooh, a Gravecrawler. That's a castable spell for my graveyard. Always yes. They're very dead, by the way. Because there are 3 more bridges in my deck. These are free to fire off before the Hogaak, I think. Alright, I have 5 cards I want to exile to Hogaak, though, and it's better to crack the Hogaak before the Bloodghast. But I would like to get more Vengevines if possible. No, it's technically castable for a Vengevine, but it won't matter because I have this Hogaak in my hand. So cast 1 creature. Do I want to get more looks at a bridge or at a Vengevine? Probably the bridge is more important. So I'm gonna loop in the Vengevine first. Yeah, I'll just bin the Crawler. Ah, there's conceit. Ah, you do so much thinking and it never matters because they're just flipping dead. Right, I'm gonna board the same way we boarded a second ago. Because we just played this matchup, right? Are we 2-0 right now? I think we're 2-0. Oh no, we played against Blue-Tron. This is Eldrazi-Tron. Is that right? What'd they even play? I don't even know what they played that game. Where's this card zone? They played a Tron piece, I saw that, and a Ballista. And a map, and a Chalice, right. Okay, and they played an Eldrazi Temple, so they are Eldrazi-Tron. Okay, cool. Let's put that there. Alright, so Eldrazi-Tron, I'm not going to board answers to Leyline until I get Leyline, but that's what's nice about this 2 Wear Tears, is they're also that. I don't want to board Wispmare. This card isn't strong enough against Eldrazi, I don't think. This one is probably fine. And then these 2. So those are the cards I'm considering bringing in. I feel like that's what this 2-1 push axe split is for, is because you want 1 card for this matchup. But definitely 2 Leylines come out. I feel comfortable cutting an altar. I want to cut at least 1 Carrion Feeder because they're a Chalice deck. Their normal hate is Grafdigger's Cage, but normal is like, no one fucking knows what normal is right now, so. And I'm gonna trim 1 of each of these, I think. I kinda wanna keep the bridge because they're gonna be trying to fight through the bridges. Like, they have good ways to fight through them, so I kinda want all of them. I cut another Carrion Feeder, that's probably pretty decent. Or I could not board these Thoughtseize. I think I want the Thoughtseize answers. Maybe, so I haven't been playing a full 4 answers to Chalice, but now I am. So like thoughts, let's just run this. It probably doesn't matter because our deck's stupid. But. Hey guys, is this good? Hey chat, is this a keep? Oh no, they had a Leyline. Alright, so now that we saw Leyline, we'll board for it. No! They're very still. We might lose this game. So draw Wear Tear. I can find Wear Tear. I kind of want to get this down to beat though. In case they just kept this hand and like don't have a second land, the beats are like going to be actually relevant. I'm gonna play this Neonate. I'm also not definitely looking to fuse a Wear Tear if I find it, so I'm not necessarily caught up in doing that right now. No! Alright, well they have a prison hand. That is the downside, as I get 1 less look at it, but yeah, it's like whatever. Alright. Here come the beats, don't play a dum-dum. Just have like Endbringers and shit in your hand, please. No! Not another Eldrazi Temple, oh fuck. Okay, this is how we lose. They Leyline and cage us on 1, they Chalice us on 3, and they smash us on... Chalice us on 2, smash us on 3. That's the way we can lose. Could still draw fucking thing. Could draw Wear Tear, they could still die. So we're gonna play that out. Not a... Only I could pay 6 and not have it chaliced. So I'm just gonna play this, because why not? I'm gonna play this tapped. I'm gonna get Bastion myself. I think next turn I'm gonna pop this Neonate if we miss. What's up, Mr. Penguin? Thanks for coming by. We're currently up a game against all draw Z-Tron things, and it's a pretty stupid start. But we have outs to win here, so... 2 Wear Tears. This is like the exact matchup where you want Wear Tear. Yep, we're 10. They only have 2 cards. Alright, so when I fuse this, I'm going to be fusing on Leyline and which of these other ones is the question. It's probably Cage, so I can just alter them. So I don't care about this Chalice, so I'm going to ditch a 1-drop of some sort. I'm going to bin the Looting, because if I draw a piece of Artifact Hate that isn't... I draw a piece of Artifact Hate that isn't Wear Tear. I mean that... Oh, I was supposed to attack first, too. That was a little bad, I guess. So what was I saying? If I draw an Ingot Chewer, probably have to just go for the Chalice and then kill the Smusher. Maybe I don't want... No, I definitely want Lightning Axe. I never thought about Seer Smasher deck. That's enough of a reason. Oh no, we're tapping Mind Stone. Karn! Alright, so I have lost this game. I'm going to alter my boys at him. Just to see what they have. Because now even if I find the Wear Tear, we're dead. Because I can't activate Alter. I guess I'll let him show me what he's getting with Karn. I'm gonna scoop it up. Then we have a game 2, or game 3. Where we're on the play, and I will know about him having Leyline. Or them having Leyline. Do they plus? Alright. I'll pretend I have an out. Alright. That was a little annoying of a draw. Alright, so we definitely can't have Thoughtseizes in our deck if we're boarding all this stuff. Bring out these Thoughtseizes. And then, what else am I cutting? 3 of them. I'm going to cut a bridge. And I think I'm going to bring in this Bloodghast back, because now I know they're on Leyline. I'll cut the Hogaak. Let's go. Alright, we're on the play. Going to 6. By 6 I mean 7, because modern. This is interesting. I probably can't keep this hand. I'm gonna go to 5. This is much better. I'm probably gonna bottom these 2 right here. Oh, on the bottom, they went to 6 for reference. We don't know if they're going to 5 or not yet, but they definitely went to 6. Alright, so that goes on bottom. And do I want to bottom this Gemstone Mine or a Blood Crypt? I probably want to bottom the Blood Crypt because I have the Square Tear. Alright. They have a Leyline. They kept 6. They have 2 Leylines. So they mull it into 4 effectively. If we can creature these down. 2 Leylines is rough. Might lose to that one. Let's redraw Wispmare. I was supposed to play the fetch land, I was wrong. Because I'm going to cast this altar here. I was definitely supposed to play the fetch. It's okay. Is this a 3-drop, man? It is a 3-drop. The boys have arrived. And our fetch lane has arrived. I'm past the turn. Alright, so we're definitely going to respond to that. I think I'm going to spend the Gemstone Mine over the counter. Or over the... I'm going to take the counter out instead of the 2 life. I have this other one in my hand as well. Why does this keep resizing? My lord, I should resize the photo, I guess. Alright. Tough decisions, opponent. What are we taking here? Opponent's probably taking a bite of their pasta right now. I'll do the same. Wispmare, Wispmare, Wispmare. Let's draw Wispmare. Come on, chat. Wispmare, Wispmare, Wispmare. Almost a Wispmare. So close. This other Gemstone Mine luckily lets me cast my my Vengevines, funny enough. We're dead in 2 turns, unfortunately. Second Leyline's very strong for obvious reasons. I think I'm gonna play that. Game's not gonna go long enough. That'll matter. No, there are no 3-2s here. You're getting a 4-1 or a 5-0, and that is fine. You're not wrong. This is game 2. What's up, Jack? Yeah. We're 3-0 so far. Oh, I'm just dead. I guess I'm not just dead. So how do I win? I draw looting into with... No, I just draw Wispmare. That's not a Wispmare. Alright, you got me, opponent. We blew up one of these, and they had 2. Alright, throw it back. Let's go. I'll flip this open right here. Oh, Jack, remind me tomorrow to add you to a chat. That's are you from Santa Rosa? If you are, I'll add you. We made a Santa Rosa legacy chat. And right now it's just like Marshall J and oh, and Anthony, like Benedetti. Oh, I'm sorry, Nats. The only restriction. Wait, who is this? Alright, I'm just gonna resize this stupid Hogaak over here because Moto likes to keep resizing. Oh, what's up, Miles? Yeah, I'll add you too if you'd like. Alright. No? We on 6 or 5 now? We're on 6. Yeah, this is great. Hey, Miles, do you approve of what I'm playing? Yeah, we got 2 main. They've been pretty damn good, though. Do you approve of my modern deck of choice, Miles? I think you might like this deck. Alright, so we have... Oh, that Hogaak needs to slide down there. Slide 1 pixel. I'll fix it after. Maybe I can fix it now. But at Foothills, are you gonna play a Glistener Elf? Blood Crypt? Oh no, it's Jund! Jund is actually, I think Jund is actually a rough matchup. Does have bridge. They're probably gonna take our... They're gonna take either our Looting or Carrion Feeder. It only makes sense to take one of these two cards, because this is worse than Looting, and this is a Carrion Feeder. Freaking Jund. People love to take bridge and then just blow it up. Like, why wouldn't he just leave me the bridge? I don't understand. Nope. Sure, that's fine. Sure thing. I'm gonna make a 2/2 on their end step and draw a card. That's acceptable. I have been testing a good amount of Modern Horizons drafts. I could definitely be doing... Oh my god, that's perfect. Alright, so what's the best way to sequence this? Gravecrawler first, then Carrion Feeder. Because then I'm guaranteed to be able to get a sack on this, yeah. I guess we're supposed to attack first. Oh, you actually cast Bridge a non-zero amount, because a common line that comes up is like, either cast my Bridge and then wear tear my Bridge in your cage, or cast my Bridge, then evoke my Wispmare, and then cast my Hogaak, trigger Vengevine. That's a fun one right there. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I'll make a Gravecrawler token. You did it. Oh, cool. I'd like to cast this one. This is great. So, currently in Modern, Jund tends to main deck a number of Neo Spell Bombs as their main source of graveyard hate. Outside of Scavenging Ooze, and they board like Kalidas and stuff. I'm gonna fetch a Swamp here. And I'm gonna pump out another zombie. Zomboys coming. And then this Bloodghast is gonna be a hasty Goblin Piker next turn. And they're just gonna die. It looks like a concession lockup. Yep. If I can still cast it though. Yeah! Moto! And I'm gonna respond by sacking a token. Oh, it's telling me the cost can't be paid. Dang it. Alright. Yeah, my opponent didn't get to see that I was gonna Goblin Pike around. Moto! Alright, so Jund can be a Leyline deck. Not necessarily a Leyline deck. Dude, you never know what people play anymore. That is probably the hardest part of this deck. Sideboarding, because everything is such in flux right now. I could just assume they only have spell bombs first, and then board after. And this is like a decent hedge right here. And then I think I want these 3 cards. So the 2 Leylines come out. It's obvious. Not obvious, but I'm not going to assume. I'm just going to board in that fashion. Alright. Against Jund. So Vengevine's probably our worst card because it gets stopped by Spellbomb. This does not. This is good at popping Spellbomb. I'll cut a Carrion Feeder, an altar. Actually, let's just cut 2 altars, I think. No, let's cut the Carrion Feeder. This is fine. Yeah, let's do that. Thoughtseize, I don't like too much in this matchup. Oh, I just bumped my computer. I bumped my lovely green screen. Oh no. Yeah. This is a hand. No, we're getting leylined! Oh no, they're mulliganing. Okay. I never get to see. It looks like you're, it always looks like, whenever they mulligan, because you click keep, and then you see a 7 here, and then they're deciding, it always looks like you're getting leylined anytime someone mulligans. Modo, 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 Modo. $5,300 on Vengevine. I have I wrote 4,000 about Days Storm. I'm just waiting for it to get published on Benedetti's startup project, which is manatutors.com. Whenever our flipping articles start to come out, I went to 5. That's good for me. That's an interesting play, my friend. Yep, let's just play our card. Yeah, I do too. Obviously Arena's great and all, and it's visually pleasing, it's got all the cool aesthetics and all, you know, all that nonsense stuff. Interesting decision to play that on turn 2, but you do you, opponent. Wonder if they drew it. Maybe they misclicked on this. Could happen. Yeah, the most important part that Moto has that Arena doesn't is this bar right down here. The stops bar. It's like the clearest, most perfect part of this. I did, Mats. It was 3,000, not 300. She's such a troll, dude. Alright. Or maybe the opponent just has a view that their life total is important in this matchup, maybe. Something that could happen. Something that could have resulted in what happened. Serious, man. We're serious over here. This is a serious stream only. If you are looking for jokes and suspicions, you have come to the wrong stream. If my overlay not demonstrate that already. Alright, let's see what we draw. Hogaak. I don't mind banning a Hogaak considering, you know, it's a legendary card. Once again, I probably should have attacked first. Serious Soleil. Alright, so we have one of the 2 Gemstone Mines. That's the wrong card. That's the right card. So I want to play this Altar. I also want to play this Gemstone Mine. I'm just going to play this second altar here. Reason I want to play this Gemstone Mine. It's because if I draw the second one, I get to cast Vengevine, but that's a literal 1 out of 49. Attacking's for tryhards? I think trying's for tryhards, Mr. Penguin. Attacking for 1 might be for tryhards. I'll get you on that. Oh, my favorite. I'll go. It's a looting? That's a neonate. Alright. Go. No, you found a thing. Oh, we got him now, boys. They're at 15. Wait, what? What happened? Someone explain to me what happened and why they left up this. I feel my opponent is not making the most optimal decisions. That's okay, though. I'll let them do them. No! We're a 19 land deck. I do not have a fetchable green source. I've considered playing it, but I don't think there's space for it. Playing around days, yeah. Because I can, you know, cast days like that, right? Do I want to play a land? I think I do. I'll play the Shrine, because I do have white cards in my deck, I think. I think I have Wear Tears. I do have Wear Tears. I do feel like I float out a surprising amount with this deck, though, even though it's a 19 land deck. And it does make me consider playing 18. Yeah, you got it. So Spell Bomb, I guess. Yep. 1 drop. I kind of want to sit on this Carrion Feeder. It's not doing anything in play. Oh man, that's not what we're doing. I'll draw my Shattering Spree, or my Going Truth, or something. Whatchamacallit? Pithing Needle, there we go. I'll draw a Pithing Needle. So I'm sitting on this feeder because the chance I can threaten this Hogaak coming into play, that's a card. Yeah, I'm gonna board out these Wear Tears for game 2, and I'm gonna board in Thoughtseize, I think. Especially since I'm on the play. It's a good question, Mats. I think I want to actually fetch now. Because I would like to not give them the window. Do not get Hogaaked. No way lane 4. That's a good draw. This gets them to pop a Spell Bomb. I'm trying that. There's a chess clock on Moto, you know. All right. So this is going to cause the Spell Bomb pop. That was a pretty rough way to fight through a Spell Bomb, but it had to happen eventually. The zombie's also going to die because of this Plague Engineer. Yes. Now, I get to play a Bloodghast. Boys. I think it's a little over 50% something goes. I would love for it not to go, because I'm having a blast playing this deck. Even though we're getting our butt kicked at the moment. But I think it might stay. Non-zero chance it stays. Also, the card has Death Touch, if you didn't know. Don't forget it. I had to learn that. Ooh, that's scary. What? They're playing Death Shadow? There's no way they're playing Death Shadow. What's going on? Are they gonna cast a Blood Braid? No. Just attack. They're not casting a Blood Braid. They have a 5-drop? Oh, they have a Kalitas and we're dead? Will I tap like that? Sure. Fine, I guess. Alright, I think I need to induce a misplay to win here. We're like 99% dead here, but I can either I can attack, try and induce a misplay. I'm gonna do that. It's fine. The issue with this line, however, is they get priority to crack a spell bomb if I flip something nonsensical. They also might... Probably gonna eat this before the end of combat. Okay. I'm gonna pause for a hefty second before main phase 2. Oh, okay. They're just gonna do it. That's cool. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's in play. Okay, yeah, we're dead. I'm dead on board now. Alright, we got game 3. Who hasn't had luck for the past? Some player who hasn't had luck in that shit. I think it's because Jund is good against this deck. I think that's a big part of it. And I would guess it's good against blue-white. Oh, thanks, Mats. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Mats. Alright, I'm going to swap out these for these. And get going. We did flood out a good amount there. We are a 19 land deck, but that happens. Especially when your Faithless Lootings are almost always discarding non-land cards. That's a little too slow. And that's probably fine, because 2 suppliers is almost always fine. Which of these cards are we bottoming? Is it land or bridge? Probably land. So, King Mudkips 701, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. I think it's a land because... Oh, they went to 5, that's good. I think it's a land because Drug Free Jacob, thanks for the follow, appreciate you guys. So, what was I saying? Okay, let's fix that, there we go. I think it's a land because if I draw looting, I have 2 outs, and if they cast a discard spell after turn 2, there's a good chance they have to take a bridge, which would be nice. So, opponent's on 5 cards. Let me drink my coffee. I'm gonna finish my coffee, correct? Half the time when you're on the play, their hate just doesn't matter. But Spellbomb is a lot better than Relic on the draw. I'm going to not lead on the fetch land, I think. We can only get punished if we draw a red spell. That's fine. Even getting to flip a looting's fine. Hello. What's going on over there? Hogaak, 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 Hogaak. one isn't bad either. Alright, combat time, boys. 1. Right arbor block. Right arbor block. Do it, do it, do it. God, I keep messing with this thing behind me. There we go. How was it before that it worked? There we go. Alright. F6. I said F6, Moto. So, excuse. That's really interesting. That's pretty good. How aggro do I get with this? Probably not at all. I'm just going to flashback looting here. And I believe I have no white cards in my deck. Yeah, let's get this Blood Crypt. Alright, so I've done 6 to myself this game. Welcome to Modern. If we draw a Hogaak, that'd be fun. Alright, that's not a Hogaak, that's pretty good though. Am I bidding both these? Yeah, why not? Carlos, 0908, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you guys. Also, I hope you guys are enjoying this Hogaak nonsense. Last day we get to see it. Tap land? Yeah! Alright, so hopefully they, what would be really cool is they just tap out for a Plague Engineer here on Zombie, and then we go Lightning Axe, Alter, kill you. Plague Engineer. Plague Engineer. Plague Engineer. Plague Engineer. What do we got, opponent? What do we got, opponent? Is this like a Ren in 6? Seasoned Pyromancer. That is not a magic card. Yes, it's legal to... We are a Leyline deck! Holy cow! Seasoned Pyromancer Gund. Say. Okay. I'm going to hope they're not a surgical deck, because they're a Leyline Neil Spellbomb deck. We've learned that so far. And this will probably be a concession altar, not a kill you altar. Oh, it's auto yield to that. It's auto yield to that as well. Sick. No Hogaak yet. Oh, this is stack the triggers. There we go. I guess they could like Mind Break trap me, but they're in F6 mode right now. Alright, so I've cast 0 creature spells this turn. It's my graveyard. Alright, your graveyard doesn't matter, opponent. Mine's more important. Creature number 1. Check. Alright, we got like 14 looks at a Hogaak here. Or we have 8 more looks at a Hogaak. There are 2 of them, cool. Okay, do I cast it now? Yeah, because it's deterministic now. So it doesn't really matter. And then we have a trigger, and if you haven't seen the loop, this is the deterministic loop right here. We have a Hogaak and 2 Bridge from Blows. So they're dead. So here what we're going to do is we're going to hold priority. We're going to use this Hogaak to cast the second Hogaak, and with it on the stack, we're going to throw this at ourselves. Just flip over 1 more card, or look for 1 more bridge, or just more cards, right? And it should be factually dead. They could have Gaia's Blessing or something, I guess. So I'll play with that in mind, because it's technically free to do so. Check that at you. I just don't even think it's like that. So Twin being beatable was like, yeah, this is obviously the best deck, but it's not busted, and you're warping your deck in a similar way that people warp their deck for humans, how like you just don't play 4 Supreme Verdict, you play 1 Wrath of God, 1 Day of Judgment, 2 Supreme Verdicts. And like warping your deck meant you needed to have interaction by turn 3 if you're on the draw. I don't call that warping your deck in an environment. In the world we live in of Dino Belcher, I don't think that counts as warping your deck. This ain't 2016, boys. I think we can do better than that. Right. Opponent really enjoys watching me mill them out, so I'm gonna go through the process. Target myself one more time, why not? Let's look for that last bridge, because it's faster. I'll stop at like 5 cards. There it is. Cool. Alright, clicking is boring to you, I apologize, it's also kind of boring to me, but I'm getting to take game actions they're not, so you know. I count that as a win. Also, we were talking about Moto versus Arena earlier, and how like Moto gets a lot of shit. But I would definitely agree that this is way... You could never play this deck on Arena. You couldn't do anything close to what this deck does on Arena. Alright, cut that at you. Throw this Hogaak into play. Oh no, I clicked the wrong... Oh, now you can see. You wanted to see me click through it. Let's take a look at their deck, because they let me. Alright, so they had Leyline. They had 4 Leylines. A Ren and 6 post board. 2 Bloodbraid Elves, interesting. They trimmed those. That makes sense. 1 Skoos, 2 Skoos. We had a Skoos down. No, they haven't played. So they had 2 Skoos, possibly... There's no way there's a Skoos in their hand. There's no way there's Graveyard Hate in their hand. I can concur that unless it's a 5th Leyline. 2 Spellbonds. Okay, so they had 2 main and they just drew them both. Fulminator's interesting. Plague Engineer, just 1. Okay, cool. Do you think lack of complexity in arena gameplay will affect card design? They've already said it's been affecting card design. They just have, like, they're templating cards in such a way that you can't accidentally click on yourself for, like, some things say, like, target creature you control without flying gains flying, rather than just target creature gains flying, so you don't click the wrong creature. But I feel that's not what you're asking. It's like, this physically can't work online, so we're not going to print it. And I don't think so. Most cards that don't function properly are just like essays on cards from Legends and, you know, some like Chains of Mephistopheles that literally can't fit on a modern day Magic card. Yeah. And that also, funny enough, comes up a good amount, that you can't target yourself with a lot of stuff because there are a non-zero amount of things that give you hexproof in Standard. Anyways. Oh, how's the frame rate, guys? Let me know if stream's a little bit laggy. I had some issues last time I streamed, but should be fine now. Like, some of the VODs I have, like, you really couldn't see my hand moving outside of just, like, very choppy. There we go. Oh, and if anyone hasn't played Moto in a while, it is a lot harder to multitask playing. Well, it's not harder. You just need to be more careful if you're ever multitasking while playing Moto, because they changed the timeout time to 5 minutes instead of 10 minutes. Thank you, Tonic. I appreciate it. I don't know what this hand does, but it's a keep. We have a Supplier on one, sure. And things after that, cool. Alright, thanks guys. Alright, so we're definitely going to lead on Supplier here, because it has the most potential for turn 2 nonsense, based on what we flip. The thing is that if we know they're like a Walking Ballista deck or something, or a Neil Spellbomb deck, maybe you don't do this. Alright, so my opponent just said that in chat. You think I should just, like, I don't know, do I send this or not? Like, should have remembered to wait after 17. Would you guys send this message? Like, you have to if you play this deck, right? Like, this is the equivalent of Ancient Doom Chalice. Oh, he's playing blue-white. Oh, wonderful. So I think this is a really good game 1. And game 2, game 3 are a lot rougher. Miles said send, that's enough for me. They do have Surgicals in their main deck. Plays Carrion Feeder. Alright, so the upside of 1 damage compared to the upside of 4 is that 4 is greater than 1. So I'm going to flip 3 Vengevines here. Oh, I flipped a Hogaak, that's good enough. We didn't hit a thingy. I am supposed to cast this Hogaak now, I think, so they can't Surgical me. As much as I'd love to save a random card. I'm gonna cast this Gravecrawler, and we have like 3 engines going right now. I am playing Modern Mill, that's exactly what this deck is. So what's up? I am a mill deck that will mill away your life total. How much power are we putting into play here? 14 on 2? That's slightly above average, I guess. I think I'm supposed to cast Bloodghast first. Came in black, I appreciate it. 2019 to 2019, boys. Alright, my life total doesn't matter. I guess it matters. Hey John, thanks for the follow. They don't play 3 mana wraths, so I'm gonna sack this right now for the extra damages. The DMGs. Are they just dead right now? Dead right now if I go all in. Not even all in. They don't have... on bottom of its owner's library? No, I'll take a 2/2, thanks. I don't remember who it was. Someone posted on Twitter, they posted a screenshot of a chat. It was, it was someone who was like, yeah, I just came back from the doctor that told me to watch my health. And then, like, me subconsciously, yeah, my life total is a resource. Alright. Yeah, opponent's rude. That's okay. I wish them good luck, have fun. Hey, check out this chat, Jonathan. I wish them good luck, have fun, and they didn't even say YouTube, so they're pretty rude. Alright. Alright, I know how to board in this matchup, at least, like, pretty factually. because it's pretty self-explanatory. These 7 cards definitely come in. And then, because they're a surgical deck, we cut at least one of each. We cut exactly one of each bay off. Although Bridge is very good because it's answers, or it helps you through sweepers. And then we have 2 trims after that. I really don't want to cut more than 1 altar. BBD said that. There we go. That was pretty funny. That kind of made my day. All right. Bloodghast is very annoying for them though. Like my whole deck is annoying for them. I think I'm gonna do that right there. We still have 6 stack outlets. That's fine. Bomb rushing. Yeah, that sounds about right. I do play a lot of Storm. Storm is slightly less well positioned right now though, because War of the Spark was a pretty big middle finger to combo in Legacy. I think we can adapt. I just really, literally just haven't been playing Legacy at all recently though, because Barcelona. And this deck is dumb. What am I at right now for my thingy? We're at 1876 from us playing this deck. I'm like misplaying like a lot. Maybe this hand wasn't a keep. I just kind of like zoned out. This hand might not actually be a keep. Because they kept 7. Do they have any 7s that don't... Yeah, Cyrus is overreacting. He loves to do that. Do they have any 7s that... They probably keep like a Snap Surgical 7. Definitely not fetching out the basic because they're a Pathfield deck. There's a chance we don't get ripped here. Alright, if we don't get ripped, that'd be really good. Yeah, this wretched format. Oh, if nothing happens, I'm locked in on this deck, without a doubt. And if not, I was originally going to play Modern Storm, because Modern Storm is stupid. Yeah, figure. Modern Storm was very good pre-Modern Horizons, I think. It was like a sleeper. Alright, so we're going to attempt to resolve this at the very least. And resolving this is half the battle against them. Oh, come on, Moto. There we go. Cool. Alright, your move, Yugi. Yeah, so Ardia is, believe it or not, Ardia is better in Storm than Phoenix. Might be a shock to you, but they opted topped. Sure. And then they played Sick Plains number 2. Swamp's a little bit annoying, but it's whatever. So anyways, Arya is very, very strong in Storm because one of the weaknesses of Storm, obviously, is that you need to completely warp your deck to beat Leyline. Like, you have to board out your whole gifts package almost every game against anyone that has Leyline. So Storm would be awful right now because you're just playing the wrong graveyard deck. Oh man, I want this to resolve so bad. Alright, guys, do you think I evoke this to play around Mana Lake? I feel like I'm supposed to, right? What do you guys think? I'm going to play around Mana Lake here. Because if it works, I can just sack it right now. Alright, evoke trigger first. we gonna path it? Let's target you. Oh, suck it, take that. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to play around it. Yeah, so something I learned is that Caleb and I actually differ a good amount on opinions in Modern Storm. There's a pretty good chance his opinion is more correct than mine is. He's played it a lot more. What was I saying anyways? Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. There we go. Play that Bloodghast. Strengths of Aria that I find, and this is coming from someone who plays more Legacy Storm than Modern Storm, is that it's an amazing pivot card, but it's weak in the matchups that have Leyline or Rip and try to kill you on turn 4, which is a surprisingly high amount of decks right now. However, because you oh, that's pretty good. It's a reason to only play one of these. This is a 1-up in their deck, right? You don't want to. This is probably more relevant than the poke damage. Yeah. Alright. What was I saying? What was I saying? Aria Flame. It's really good if they're trying. Ooh, alright. I guess that's a card. It's not a good card. It affects the board. So, I'm gonna try for the 5th time now. Aria Flame is very good when they're trying to hate on your graveyard and they are not trying to kill you on turn 4. No! Other than that, one of the main strengths of Aria is that Modern Storm versus Legacy Storm, but your cantrips suck rather than they're all broken. So, is there any way to hold this? Probably not, because I can't do the Hogaak thing anyways if I rip it. So, something cool that Aria does is it lets you cantrip into cantrips, where half the time when you Serum Visions into like a Serum Visions and a Sleight of Hand, you have to bottom at least one of them because that's such a slow process. Your cantrips just do so little, especially when you don't have Faithless Looting, which just sees more cards immediately. Where if you have Aria out, you can just keep cantripping into cantrips. You're like encouraged to do that. This card's bugged on Moto, by the way, regardless of what. Does it resolve? Oh, it's 1 mana. Oops, it's the wrong half. Alright. That's fine. So unlucky. Through my swamp. Yeah! So, as I said, one of the weaknesses of Modern Storm is all your cantrips suck, and Aria kind of justifies you cantripping into more cantrips, which is really, really cool. What's this, like an Elspeth Baneslayer? Oh, yeah, bring it, let's go. Alright, 1 draw step. 1 draw step. What do we got? Survey says. Dead. And, alright. Game 3. We are on the play this time. I think I like everything I sideboarded. I definitely like the ins. The question are the outs. So 2 Leylines came out, and then these 4 cards came out, and what the hell else came out? It was Carrion Feeder. I feel like I like Carrion Feeder slightly more than Bloodghast. I'm gonna run that. Bloodghast is very good against them. Fatal Injury, thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. Welcome guys, and girls, and people of Hogaak land. We're having a funeral right now. Alright, night Miles. We're having a Hogaak funeral right now, and we're gonna stream this till they ban it, most likely. If they don't ban it, I'm not gonna stream for 6 weeks, but very likely they ban this. Oh my god, dude, like, so many times with Serum Visions, I like draw a card, scry 2, and then reach to draw another card, and I'm like, wait, no, this is the shitty cantrip format. Right. This is a kinda tough decision on what I do on one. I don't think I need a Thoughtseize on one. They mulligan to 5 though. And I guess I lose when they mull to 5 when I have a Thoughtseize when they pierce me into rip me. So I'm gonna do this right here. Yeah, this is shitty cantrip format, so I always try and resolve them like they're good cantrips. Oh, what do I even take here? Wait, look at this. Oh, is this their hand with London mulligan? What is up here? Is their hand like 5? What are the other cards? Guys, help me understand. What are the other cards that they keep this as their 5 with London mulligan? London mulligan's live, by the way. Yeah, exactly. So it has like consistent results and high percentage, like top 8, top 32 penetration is really, really high. And conversion rates are high, but it hasn't destroyed any events. So I think it's probably going to get banned because everyone's talking about it so much. But this came out really close to a BNR. Anyways, does anyone understand why this is their 5-card hand? I'm just going to take the Force, right? I'm going to make 30 power. The thing is, they mulligan to, I feel when they mulligan to 5, the way I lose is pierce into rip, and that's it. Hey, I could lose if I brick off here. And looking at one more card for, and like, if I fluted there, funny enough, they would have forced it. Oh, we did it. Alright. Oh, it's totally warping the meta. It's insane how much this deck's warping the meta right now. You could not possibly argue this deck doesn't warp the meta. I'm playing main deck Leylines. How is this not warping the meta? Like, alright, so we got this avatar we're gonna floop into play, but how am I gonna floop? It's the question. No, I play mostly Legacy. I mostly stream Legacy as well. I primarily play Legacy Storm, specifically Ad Nauseam Tendrils. And this deck kind of functions like that, where there's a lot of cool decision trees. Like, right here, I actually think I need to keep all these cards in my bin to delve them. So I'm going to cast this Carrion Feeder right here, and cast this Hogaak in my hand. But I'm playing Modern because I'm queued for Barcelona, and that is a Modern format. Also, Bob Burglar, thanks for coming by. Anyone that came from the host, who hosted me again? Person? Fatal Injury. Was Fatal Injury playing Magic? This deck is stupidly resilient too, that's a good point. Oh, Burglar, thanks for the follow. Thanks for everyone that's followed tonight, guys. Skewer, that's a good term for it, I like that. 3 lands, 7 mana. Thanks for the follow. I definitely start with a bash here. I mean, I could. This is a confirmed 2-turn. Oh, okay, no, I probably should have stacked this because it's the same. sit on this flute. Do this now, I guess. Should have done a pre-combat now that I think about it, because it's the same amount of damage. It's technically one less damage if they path me, I guess. That's your favorite legacy deck? Well, you came to the right place. Because, so, also I could have made a Gravecrawler thing, I chose not to though because of the counter. You came to the right place, Ball Burglar. Thanks for the follow. Cool. Alright, so we're 2-1. Oh, no, we're 3-1. We're, 5-1 today. We're 3-1 so far. We got a 5-0 earlier today. Well, I'm going to win that game unless something insane happens. And when you're that far ahead, there's not a point to try and, like, combo more. Like, something that Storm really teaches you is that, like, these critical mass sequencing style combo decks, rely a lot on, like actual patience matters a lot. And quite often, when you're playing against, in Legacy we call it the fair blue, but, like, the fair creature decks that, like, the creature and control decks that aren't degenerate and don't win in the first 3 turns, and try and do their normal powerful format spell thing that isn't broken, you generally just want to, like, when they can't untap and kill you, like, you don't need to, like, slam into them as fast as you can. This is a game 1 hand that I'm gonna keep. So, Jonathan, you know Marshall, right? He's been blabbing at me to play that deck. Would definitely start with a ban tomorrow. That is step 1. And then step 2 is I don't think Storm is good. And then I don't know what step 3 is. Maybe step 3 after that is probably at least test dinos. Oh, that's adorable. Noble Hierarch. Oh. So every time you guys play this deck, there's a very important step 1, and that's good luck and have fun. That is the quintessential part to playing the best deck when it's busted. Oh, they said good luck and have fun too. They're so nice. Alright, so I don't have a Vengevine. I have a bridge. I think I'm leading on Stitch's Supplier here. Well, let's see. In fact, it's very, very die rolly, and when they play a Hierarch on 1, you're probably pretty favored. Unless they play specifically, like, I don't know. They can kill you fast. I've lost to this more than other decks. So the thing is, awful matchup is like 50-50, and I'd probably say it's a 50-50 matchup. So therefore, it's an awful match. Oh, sorry, Dino Belcher is what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, Hogaak can't block. 2 of their threats are unblockable effectively. Alright, so, I guess I'm actually looting on 1. Because Supplier will trigger a Vengevine, and there's no upside here to not, because I'm going to get a black-red land. Because I have 2 fetches. So I'm going to flute on 1. The downside is they could pop this bridge somehow, some way. That would be rough. Alright, so we're binning a bridge, and I'm going to take a guess that this is Advanced Spirits, and that it's Infect. So I'm going to bin... No, I'll just bin the fetch. I'm not going to be worried about Delve cards here, I don't think. This is at least guaranteed Hogaak on 2. No, we're main decking Leylines, Jonathan. That's where we're at. The Cardboard Live extension somewhere over here, it should be. And you can see the whole list. If not, please let me know. Okay, it's Infect. That one I can block. That one I can block. That's not the best draw. Do what we flip. That's a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 lands and a fluting. I don't think I'm casting the fluting. Well, they're on Infect, I know that now, so I'm just gonna fetch off. The cool part of this Bloodghast is it means I don't need to tap my Stitcher Supplier if I don't want to here. Alright, there's a Blood Crypt, so there's one more. Cool. The biggest thing I've been changing with this deck, I've kept this main deck solid for about a week, except for the mana base. This was originally a list Canister was playing, but I think his mana base is awful, honestly. Alright, so I'm going to cast this. I have a blocker right here. I have 2 secret zombie blockers that come out. Yeah, I can. The thing is, if I can Invoke right here and make a zombie, and then I tap it, I don't have 2 block. Well, oh no, I gotta sack the Bloodghast. You're right. This leaves me with 3 blockers, though, although that doesn't matter. I guess it was correct to sack the Supplier first. Because, yeah, if they have Distortion in to kill me, they have that. They have Distortion, Scale Up. Not lethal right there. 2... Oh, this doesn't work very well with Scale Up. Oh, no, it does. Right? This works well with Scale Up? Yeah, because it's not base. Become a 2/3 unlike the other one. So if they go Scale Up, that's 6, 7, 8. So they have Scale Up and a Distortion Strike, that's 9. Yeah, they play 1, right? Hey guys, do they have any sorcery speed spell or instant speed spells that give trample? You think of any at all? Are there any spells they play that give trample that are instant speed? I can't think of one. It's like, yeah, Rancor. Okay. If only Berserk were legal. TBR me. Spirit Guide TBR. I would die. Oh, I was supposed to sack it first. Oh no, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. I guess they could dismember their guy now. So, I'm gonna wait on this. Oh! Von Ducky, what's up? Alright, hey, what do you think of the overlay? Alright, so they're very, very dead here. Well, the reason to wait is that it's more altar mills. If I wait on this Bloodghast, and I still get the 2/2, the 2/2 just doesn't attack. They're like 99% dead here. I'm not gonna start by attacking. Oh, I was supposed to sack the Hogaak first because I'm not attacking this turn. Do I do the cool thing? I probably should do the cool thing at least. Do I have enough fodder? Supplier, yeah, Fluting's kind of fodder. Gravecrawler's fodder, sure. And then tap that, and tap the one that can't block. And then full priority, and mill myself, and make a token. Main board Pierce, get out of here. So we have one bridge. I think this is deterministic because we can Hogaak ourselves three times here. So yeah, this should be deterministic as a matter of fact. This fifth Hogaak, and then we have triggers here. Trigger. Mill ourselves. This on the stack. All right, thanks, dude. Night. Yeah, it must be. You're an East Coaster, right? Cool. We can see that. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. This is not a card against Infect, but it's a main deck card because yay modern. This is a very good card against Infect. I'm going to assume they are not a Leyline deck. Or a Rip deck. Some people are playing white and they're playing Rip. Don't get Gaia's Blessing, thanks. I appreciate your bliss. Maybe this is a land out matchup, because we are on 19. So definitely these four come in. I could play Wear Chair because it also blows up their boy. I think I'm just on the ignore cage plan though, because you just blow him through cage. You just blow him out with Hogaak. I don't want Thoughts. I just want these four, I think. I don't want it to loot too much. Bloodghast can come out. Let's see. Do you want to cut Bloodghast or Carrion Feeder? I'm going to cut one Bloodghast. Everyone's running Leylines. I'm not going to board for Leyline until they get me. I could board two Wear Tear, actually. I don't know. No, I'm just going to keep what I'm doing. And one Vengevine. I don't like cutting more than two Bloodghast because they cast Hogaak very well. Casting Hogaak, I think, is a little more intriguing than Vengevine, and we definitely want all four of our altars, I think. Ghast over Feeder. Yeah, I would cut Ghast before Feeder, too. Surgical and Grafdiggers. Yeah, that sounds about normal what I play against. And sometimes they play Wrap Trap. Yeah, where it does have text against Nexus. I just literally just like I just don't like to board in hate when it's much more likely that they don't have it. And if they have it, it's hate I can ignore. Oh, let's go. So I have 3 cards I want to discard if I find a looting. It's these 3. So I'm definitely putting one of those on the bottom. And this Bloodghast can't block, and I have enough things to convoke the Hogaak, most likely. I'm gonna bottom this Bloodghast here. They mulliganed. They're on 6 cards. It's definitely either bridge or... Holy crap! Alright. We're on board for sure. We might get there with this boy right here. We're not getting there with that boy. Jonathan! Come back! You were right. Oh, we've definitely won this game before, though. No, Stitcher's getting in the red zone. What the hell are you talking about? Daggro time, boys. That's what I thought. Oh, they missed their land drop. That would have been very nice. Alright, 2 lands in a row. Then we can win. 2 lands in a row. Step 1. Alright, is human or rogue? Oh, Noble Hierarch's a human. No, we're naming human. Let's see if we're dead. Yep, that's it. Cool. Step 1. See, guys, we're fine. Alright, we got a 6-turn clock on board here now. It's ready. Who's ready for some mediocre goddamn creature beats? So you know what? I am. Let's go. Destroy all humans. Welcome back to Innistrad, boys. Give me some unholy strength. That's fine. That's always a good sign for me, I think. Human. Destroy all humans. Let's turn that thing on. I have no way to blow up Bridge, so I'm not going to cast Bridge. I just have no way to blow up Leyline, but it's loot fodder. What am I casting Bridge for, guys? When you boarding cards, there's actually a reason to cast Bridge. Oh, let's go. fucking beat city. Message? Alright, that's good enough for me. They just F6'd. Normally when you cast Bridge, it's not for the lulz, but here it's probably for the lulz. Man, why can't we spend mana on this card? Why can't this busted card be better, chat? It's go time. My boy's here. No, it's not. I got 3 shitty cards in my hand. What are you talking about? It's gonna suck when I loot into loot into loot, though. Just took a turn off the clock, so that was a pretty good draw. Oh man, I hope their hand's just flooded. We have 2 Gemstone Mines. I have cast it before. Only spend Phyrexia mana. Oh shit. That would probably be more fair than cast from the graveyard, honestly. Costs. Elf Warrior. I don't know what I'm doing here anymore now. We got a stare down, boys. Please give me a Bloodghast. That's a hasty creature. Okay. Whack him with this card. No, I'm gonna attack with Neonate because it's unblockable. What do you guys think? I can block with Supplier first. You want to like chump block here? Because they have this Pendelhaven right here. This is the only card that can get through. This card does have Death Touch, which is nice. Ten out of 10. Playing my 1/1 zombie for 1 though. We're only 3 creatures away from casting Hogaak. I haven't cast Hogaak through Leyline yet. It'd be funny though. I did once when I was playing a seasoned Pyromancer Lazatep Reaver version of this deck, and I did it there. Oh, the music stopped. What the hell? Oh, it's buffering. I think we're dead. Yeah, so I was playing Lazatep Reaver because I was boarding in Demon of the Deathscape, which is a card from M11. Yeah, we're probably dead. That's only 6 damage. We're not dead. It has rebound, though. What? So this is 5 damage right here. I'm supposed to use this because I could hit a Bloodghast. I'm also supposed to fetch first, right? Because it's literally 1 draw and that's all that matters. That wasn't Bloodghast. So euphoric. Yeah, we died. Right, so I'm just going to mill them so I can see more of their deck. And now I can see it. I'm not going to pop the other guys because it shows 1 of their deck and 2 of their deck, 6 of mine. Jataxian 11. I should have put him on Infect off the bat. Alright. Now, we board in good cards. And we cut more cards. Did I board Thoughtseizes? No, I boarded just removal. Alright, what I board out? I boarded those cards out, so I boarded 4. Oh, I boarded Plague Engineer. Alright. Infect, I don't think it's 80-20. It's good. for them. I can't keep 4 Altar in my deck against Leyline. I just can't, even on the play. It is, but I'm boarding so many cards. I can't board in Thoughtseize. If they were on Rip, not Leyline, I'd consider Thoughtseize, but, like, Thoughtseize is good on the play against Modern, the format, is the thing. And I'm boarding in these 5 right here, and I also boarded in a Plague Engineer and 3 removal spells. So that's 9 right there. If I go to 11, I think that's really overboarding. No, that was game 2. I just didn't put him on Infect because I haven't been, or Leyline because I haven't been Leylined by Infect yet. Alright, let's get this music going again. What the hell? Open a new window. Yeah, this got really quiet. Let's bring back the tune. I would love to play first. Deep in the tank on this hand. While I'm in the tank, I'm going to pull up this music. This is obviously a keep, by the way. We have a very likely combo kill on 3 through a Leyline. It's not, if they Leyline us, actually it's not 3, but it's 3 or, it does both. It does either or. Alright, so I want to pop this window out so it's eating less of my stream. The stream might lag here for a second, but stay with me, guys. Pop out player, perfect. Now I close this. Oh, I have that one open too. There we go. There we go. I'm about to concede due to an activity. That's great. Alright. So, I feel it's more likely we got a ban than not, but it's definitely nowhere near factual. A lot of people are talking about a ban. I would love if this didn't get banned, because I'm having a blast playing this deck. That being said, Modern will be pretty miserable if it doesn't get banned, if you're not playing this deck. You're gonna like draw your main deck rips and spell bombs. Your opponent's gonna like play a Champ of the Parish on one. You'll be like, what is my life? No Leyline. The Multi-5 didn't hit a Leyline. Pretty please, pretty please. They're dead on 3. Pretty please, kill you on turn 3. Go. 3 dead on 3, pretty please. Hope I kill you on turn 3. Don't kill me on turn 2. I don't think E-Tron beats this deck pretty easily. See an unban? What unban do you think we'd get? I think E-Tron's better than Tron against this deck. Twin could finally get unbanned. Could happen. Oh, I should rename the stream. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's not fine to unban it. I think it's very fine to unban it. I think they probably won't unban it. That being said, I do own 12 copies of Splinter. Would love for it to be unbanned. I would make $200 overnight. What did we flip? We flipped a Vengevine. Dang, we didn't hit a fetch. So I think step 1 is play Gemstone Mines, trigger Bloodghast. Oh, I just looting and they're dead. That's what the next step is, because I have a bridge in my hand. I was trying to think about, like, evoke Wispmare, cast it, or do I use it for value for the thing? Now, they're dead because this right here will make 2 zombies. And then I will cast this Hogaak in my hand. And hopefully they don't have Surgical because they had Leyline. But you never know. And this right here is the second creature I've cast this turn. That's the first creature I've cast. Alright, so if they have nothing, it's deterministically dead. And then that means we went 5-0 into 4-1 so far. Should be pretty nice. We're going to keep jamming games though, so I got nothing to do tomorrow. Luckily I don't work on Mondays, which is pretty sweet considering there's a ban tomorrow. So I have no clue how late we're going to be here, but if y'all are down to keep watching, I'm down to keep gacking. Trigger. Yeah, let's use Vengevine ability. Oh, and if any of you have missed part of the stream and want to see more, I'm 1000% gonna throw a bot on my YouTube channel, which is, I believe it's just Cliffy81, just like my Twitch handle. Alright, now we do cool thing, which is 100% unnecessary. It's cool. To do this, and we hold priority because then we get a tap out of Hogaak. Park Shaden, thanks for the follow. We're going to target ourselves one more time, then we're going to start to target them. Alright, they're deterministically dead now. They want to see us go through the loop, so that's okay, we'll go through it. Clickety clickety click click click. Target you and mill you for 8 and make 2 zombies and make an 8/8. No, I'm a student. I'm on summer break. I work. Oh, they conceded. Working for the YMCA primarily. What are we at? 1886. Maybe we can hit 19. That'd be sweet if we hit 19 tonight. Okay, brain side in 1 Emmer. I would lose if they did that, or they side in a Gaia's Blessing. Infect's a deck that would actually make sense to do. A deck where you can untap and kill. I work for the YMCA. I also teach music privately and play gigs and stuff like that. I definitely don't work anywhere near full-time, but I'm also a student currently. And I'm working probably about 20 hours average a week right now. No, maybe less, like 16 or something. No, probably 20, that's closer. Alright, so we're 4-1. Is there anything I want to change? So we went 5-0 into 4-1 today. How are we doing on this trophy board over here? We're at the top of the 3s. That's pretty good. Cards I would consider so far right here. Plague Engineers. Always overperformed. Oh, this is For the Longest Time. It's the Harmony line. That's cool. Anyways, things I would consider. Thoughtseize has been fine. It's good against the Rip decks. I don't think I'm gonna go to Vegas because right when I get back from well, I would play 2, but I don't have space for 2 is the thing. It'd have to be over Fatal Push, or it could be over Lava Act. Yes. I want to go to Vegas, but I get back from Barcelona like a week and a half before Vegas or something, and I already spent a bunch of money, and you always spend a bunch of money in Vegas, but Vegas was kind of affordable last time we went, right, Isaac? And we'd stay at a... Oh no, that's a different hotel. I don't know, maybe. It'll depend on pricing and stuff. Let's see, how much stuff have I gacked up? So this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was at like 30 tickets and a bunch of points here. So I've gacked up like more than I made this week on work shifts. So maybe if I can grind out a few $100s tonight, then I can't possibly say no. So what was I saying? I was gonna fit another Plague Engineer in here. If I do that, if they don't ban Hogaak, and I'm not sick of it by the Pro Tour, yeah, I could cut this Lightning Axe. The issue is that this is not a card for Phoenix, and this is. And this is... Engineer is also a card for humans, and a lot of this stuff maps out really nice. But this card is really, really good where it's good, but I feel like I need these 1, 2, 3 slots to come in more matchups than they are. I could cut a Wispmare. Okay, no, I could cut... Yeah, I could cut a Wispmare and an Ingot Chewer. Okay, so hear me out. If I want to fit another Plague Engineer, I need to cut 1 Ingot Chewer and 1 Wispmare, add a 3rd Wear Tear, and then I have space. So, I cut these 2, add another Plague Engineer, and another Wear Tear. Should we try that? That's one way it could map out. Because then I still keep the same number of these effects right here, because Wear Tear just does it all. I've been very impressed with Wispmare, and not very impressed with Ingot Chewer. Right. Yeah, let's do that. I think I own a 3rd of these. Yeah, add a sideboard. Definitely don't own 2 Plague Engineers. This card's like 30 tickets or something stupid. But I do have Card Hoarder Loan Program. Let's see if I have enough credit for that real quick. Oh, there's a Legacy PTQ? I like Legacy PTQs. Oh man, I want to go. I might go now. Cyrus didn't tell me there's a Legacy PTQ, and he asked me. Alright, what am I doing? Card Hoarder is what I'm doing right now. Hashtag not sponsored. Card Hoarder Loan Program is really, really nice. If anyone's unaware of how this works, you choose a number. Yes, Cyrus is in the storm, guys, Cyrus. How much do I have on my credit? So, I chose a balance of $250, and that balance, you pay 4% of it a week. So, for me, it's $750 a week, which is still like, $35 a month or something, but you can cancel any week. It's just like, you use it for a week. So, like, I didn't want to buy this deck because obviously it's very, very likely to get banned. And you just click the pause your account button. It's very simple. Alright, I'm gonna shut up and put in this order. Here, why don't I show you guys how to use it so I can get sponsored. So we go Black Goo, Engineer, not Engineered Plague. And then we go make this bigger. We go, oh look, a Plague Engineer, add that to my cart. Yay, we added it to our cart, and our cart's way over here. And then we check out, and we choose the 9.16 tickets. I'll be late on it, that's funny. And then we go to this cool little place order button. Oh, chose the wrong thing. Did I? Oh, I guess I did this wrong. No? Where's my order details? Did I do this correctly? I should move this off screen now because it probably is personal info. Payment loan. Okay, cool. It does do this correctly. Is any of this personal info? No. So then you place your order, and then it's like, hey, this was this many tickets, and it came out of your loan account, and that's pretty cool. Alright, and then we wait like about 45 seconds, and by that I mean 2 seconds because they just sent me a request. And we click on it, and I'm like, yeah, give me your cards. I'd love to take your cards. And we accept it. And then We enjoy the fact that we are playing Magic online. And even though this is software from 1996, they recently updated it to Windows 2002, which is pretty cool. No longer does this client run on Windows 96. We take the card, and we enjoy that we can trade and buy and sell cards in this wonderful client. Never got rid of Twin when the deck got off. Yeah, so a lot of people think Twin wouldn't be broken, but all I'm going to say is that people have been tuning all these current Modern decks for years at this point, and no one has tried to tune Twin in the Modern context if it just randomly got unbanned. Here we are, number 4 on the board. Let's see if we can make our way up here tonight. That'd be cool. I maybe need to stream in my room, because none of my roommates are home. Oh well, we're in my room. Yeah. Do you even play blue-red, or do you play gray? Play Jeskai? Do you play some Tarmo Twin action? Where's my coffee? Hey guys, it's 1:06 where I'm at AM. Should I get more coffee? I have coffee I brewed up like 3 hours ago. Tarmo Twin. I played against someone in Modern earlier today whose username was Tarmo Jund. I'm like, wow, you're committed to the cause. Yeah, Bounding Crisis. What a Magic card. What do you mean? You're a Twin deck that got to play Tireless Tracker. And what's his name? The SCG grinder that played like the Green My Value deck. What the fuck? Should we in Vintage? What's going on here? Definitely fetching here. Getting the Blood Crypt. Todd Stevens, yeah. Todd Stevens told me that Tireless Tracker is the best card in Modern. This may have been a year ago, but that was a Magic card you get to play when you play Green and Twin. Okay. I can Neonate, or I can Supplier. I think I'm going to Supplier because, well, no, if I Neonate and draw Looting next turn, I would rather have Neonated. I think I'm supposed to Neonate for that reason right there. Because they both, like, I get to play, but... Is this just like a Dino Belcher land? Oh, it is a Dino Belcher land! Oh, I'm dead! Damn it. Okay, this is actually like an atrocious matchup right here. Whoever was asking, like, what is the deck bad matchup? This is actually one that I think is, like, well below 50%. Yeah, I would discard Vine if it mattered and we got an untapped step. Alright, I'm gonna press F6 and get some coffee. You guys can enjoy learning the joys of Dino Belcher. are back. Oh, we're not dead yet. We're at 7. Gotta turn off auto yields here. Came right in time. I think they're gonna try and lightning strike me. Ooh. I mean, we're still dead if this works. They didn't Summoner's Pact. They did Summoner's Pact. Chat, did they Summoner's Pact while I was gone? Oh, why don't I catch? What the fuck? I came right in time. And I can Neonate into it? What do I got? Put a land on top, right? They're at 7 life. This card doesn't have haste. Chat, did they cast this card this turn? I've been seeing a non-zero amount. Oh yeah, so I got coffee, but I got like 6 ounces and settled on coffee with a piece of gum. They pack for work, cool. Alright, what do you guys think? I'm putting a land on top, right? What's the best land to put on top here? A fetch land. It really doesn't matter. It really just doesn't matter here. Them playing this card is good to know, though, so I could, like, Neonate into literally nothing in my sideboard, so never mind. Yep. That's not bad. That's a cool combo. I assume when my opponent just Diabolic Tutored, I'm dead, right? Oh, yeah. Up to 22. Gain 15, not 14. Oh, what's up, Elf Kid? Oh, yeah, I'm like 99% dead. This is kind of cool, though. Or this card right here. I wonder if this will be worth something someday. Looking at cards to pre-order, and I chose not to do this one. I did get Summer of Veil or whatever. God, that card has been annoying the crap out of me in every format. Yup, exactly, Elf Kid. Alright. Gut shot, you boy. Alright. Brought back. What is that card? Oh, is that the white card? Is that the white weird eggs-ish, not strong enough to be an eggs engine card that works with fetches? I think LSV said he thought that was a card that was in Modern Horizons and they had to cut it, so they just threw it at M20. Alright, so these two cards come in and literally nothing else comes in, and we board out these Leylines. I think that's it. If you guys have suggestions on anything to board in, I think, like, these cards all have Artifact and Enchantment on them. This can stop Wild Cantor, but not really. And these can stop Labman, but not really. So I'm not gonna... I don't know. Is there a good enough deck that wants white? Because the nut on it is like white, Explosive Vegetation, right? Is there a deck that wants to play white, Explosive Vegetation? Or like white, bring back my like random Martyr card, mono-white Martyr cards? Sodak was explaining this matchup from Dredge side. You bring in one, wait. You bring in one Thoughtseize and wait for Neil. That sounds about right. Who's Sodak again? This hand doesn't kill on turn 3. This hand probably kills on turn 3, so I'm gonna keep it. And I don't have a sack out or a discard outlet, and I'm not gonna have time to cast one. Yeah, it's bottom bridge. I'm gonna get beaten right here, get my 2-1 down. Dredge Trophy Leader, thank you. Is it well enough with those cards? Oh, did you see that Mentors are like $35 or some shit like that? I sold, I just randomly owned 4 Mentors from Vintage, so I got to sell those today. That was nice. Okay, there we go. That's pretty sick, a foil set. Oh, I should have nuked my coffee more. Oh well. Alright, that's not half bad. Step 1 is the combat step. Now, is it more mana efficient? I think step 2 is play Bloodghast. They can't possibly play discard. They could play an answer to Altar, though. So I'm gonna play this Bloodghast. Jessica Black, you played Mentor. Jessica Black, I haven't heard of that deck. Sounds like an expensive standard deck, though. Yeah, Mentor had like 3 things all going against it at once when it tanked. Yeah, I know. I'm just messing around. What the fuck is this? Oh right, this card actually has text. What is it, Rampant Growth? Yeah, it is Rampant Growth. I played this card in Doomsday and forgot it has text. I've cast almost 0 Edge of Autumn. It's almost always better to... Alright. What is proper sequencing? Probably starts with this. That was a funny play. I have to be dead next turn. Whoa, they got a swamp. Hold up. That's their basic of choice? God, what? Why can't I just keep a background? There we go. Alright. Am I attacking first? Because 13 is a much more important number than 15. I think for that reason I'm attacking. Because if they're dying, it's not through combat. And they're definitely dead on turn 4. So I'm going to start by attacking. And 13 and 9 are like almost the same number. Yeah, they're just playing Scheming Symmetry, whatever. Scheming Symmetry. Oh, that makes sense because it's symmetric. They're probably just playing that over, oh, thank God. Alright, so I mill Gravecrawler, and then I can bring back Gravecrawler and Bloodghast. Oh, did I hit another Bloodghast? Oh my God, yes. Always yes, always yes, always yield. Yeah, and I just keep going ham from here now. Cool, we got the turn 3 kill. That's nice. Yeah, the luck. But, like, there are a lot of quote-unquote lucky flips. I would say that Bloodghast is the best of them, though. Like, definitely. The worst way to lose the game here is that I flip over all 4 of those fetchable targets right there. That's something that could happen. Triggers, yes. Alright, this is creature, I don't know, for the turn. I think this is creature 1 for the turn. Yeah, because I played Altar on 2. Alright, what do I do from here now? I start by sacking Hogaak, because I can cast this Gravecrawler and bring back Vengevine. This one for my hand. Oh! I flip 2 bridges, they're dead. Cool. And another Vengevine. Yeah, I'll bring those back. Alright, opponent is lost. That's nice. See if they know they lost. Doesn't look like they know they've lost. Oh my god, do they have the fucking card? Do they have an Edge of Autumn in their deck, chat? How is, Bob, what's the stronger sequencing there? I'd like to know. From here onward. Get the salt. I'd sell that deck tomorrow if I were you. It'll be banned. Joke's on you, I'm renting it. Alright, we get 2 bridges. I'm just gonna turn these Bloodghast into beads first. Something I've learned about this format, like, so much more than Legacy, is people love to salt in this format. Like, almost no one ever salts in Legacy, and I play, I'm the filthy combo player in Legacy. And I'm not, like, the degenerate filthy combo player. Depends if you call Storm degenerate, but, like, most people, when they say the degenerate combo, they mean Reanimator specifically. But people don't, like, bitch and complain in Legacy chat, but they do all the time in, Modern so far. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now we can target them. Alright, we've reached the stage where we have enough power in play if things go wrong. Okay, they conceded. Cool. You don't have whatever it's called. There you go. People like to yell at you, Swiftflame. Exactly. Omnitel and lands. I like Omnitel a lot. I played a lot of Omnitel while Take Your Time was legal, and after it was legal. Like, specifically non-Grizzlebree and non-Sneak Attack Show and Tell. But Sneak and Show is very cool too, as well as, like, I guess you call Omnitel that now? Oh, I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that. However your name's pronounced. How do I pronounce your name? Demir, whatever. Well, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, our sideboard sucks in this matchup. I'm gonna click submit. Oh. This hand can win on turn 3. You can't ship turn 3 kills, I think. His deck's better at winning on turn 3, but you can't ship a turn 3 kill, right? We're dead on turn 1, guys. I feel like we're dead on turn 1. Let's see. They kept 7. Oh, Modern! Who's ready for Modern? Get Moderned! Alright. Opponent, you got it. GG. My opponent's my opponent's complaining about how stupid my deck is while they're turn 1ing me. It's kind of funny. Like they're not salting, they're just making a joke. It's kind of funny. We're very dead. Everyone ban Hogaak. I didn't take a game action. Okay, there's actually a non-zero chance that this does get banned and Hogaak doesn't. Because this is just not what's supposed to happen in Modern. And this deck does it like 10% of the time or something. Like, obviously I can't complain, because I'm the filthy combo player here. Dubots in disguise. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Thanks everyone for hanging out here. We're having a fun time gacking people for the last few hours. Super Leal, thanks for the follow as well. Keep those follows coming, guys. Oh, I hit over the bit thingy with all these Hogaaks. Let's see if I can fix this. Alright guys, you can watch us die. They've packed it twice. Where's the bit jar? There it is. Let's slide this up to the top. Oh. What's going on here, interface? There we go. How do I do this? Oh, I just pick it up and drag it. There we go. Keep going. Almost there. There we go. Right there. Hey, it's back. Red, blue, green. Oh, we died. Alright. GG's, mate. Oh. Well, we. Alright, I need to send this to Jonathan now. He's been yelling at me to play dinos instead. There we go. All right, we got a nice screenshot right here. Yeah, Zang. I met him at SCG Vegas, right? So we're 0-1 right now because we got Dino belched. Happens. So I always think of this format as, am I in BC? What is BC? British Columbia? I am not in British Columbia. I think most people are not. Oh, no. I met him at SCG Vegas because he teamed with my friend Cyrus. And we were just hanging out together. I drove there with Cyrus and I met like his team and all that. I think so my team, I drove with me and my two teammates, so 3 of us drove, and we fit Cyrus and this kid Nathan Stewart. Yeah, that team. Yeah. So my team, so me and 2 of the seats in the car, we got 10th place in that. And then the other 2 people we teamed with, or the other 2 people we rode with, the 2 other people we took, was kid Nathan Stewart, who got 4th on his team, and Cyrus, whose team won the thing. So I think we were the highest winning car for that event. But oh my god, that was a miserable ride. We all had to like ride back that night because 2 people had work in the morning, and I had like a midterm at like 9:45 a.m. like that day, and just did not go to sleep. We just beelined. It's a 12-hour car ride, and like we're just running out of the building. Cyrus like holding his trophy. We're running into the car, and then we dashed back to Northern California from Vegas. It was pretty fun, but man, we got a flat on the way too. That kind of sucked, but that happens. All right, lands are for losers. Lands are for scrubs, whatever the phrase. We only need 2 lands. Opponent wants a 5. That's good for us. Sick. Slam that F6 button. Alright, what's going on here? We got a Glistener Elf. We got a Breeding Pool? We do. Oath of Nissa, you say? This is like a 5-color nonsense deck, right? It's like nonsense bad creature combos and snow stuff, yeah. Icefang Codal, fair nonsense crap. That was a great draw for next turn. We're gonna start with this one, and then we're gonna fluke like 6. Alright. We're gonna fluke at least 11 power. Hopefully more next turn. I was gonna bin a Bloodghast. That's a lot better, though. If I knew that there was a Hogaak, I'd probably take... No, Vengevine and Bloodghast both come back, which is better. A Snake Elf Druid, adorable. I'm going to introduce you to my upkeep, and then I'm going to introduce you to a zombie. And those cards. I hit one. Oh no, I'm so unlucky. And then I'm going to introduce you to a zombie. And then I will introduce you to my elemental friends. God, I keep bumping this thing. There we go. Triggers. So 11 power on 2, that's like maybe above average. I feel like 9's probably the average with this deck, but it's never exactly 9, because 9's kind of a hard number to hit. Because if you're having 2 Vengevines in play, then that means there's at least 10 power, because they're 2 creatures most likely. 8 with haste, yeah. Well, they're just dead on board here. I guess they're not. They're on chump mode. Here's the thing. I also have this altar in my hand I'm about to cast. So step 1 is attack. I know that. Sure. Oh, this had haste! Fuck. Right? If this had haste, they were at 9, it could have killed him. Or it could have forced him to chump. I'm going to start with Stitcher's Supplier. Because that floops the most cards. Well, floops the same, but like I'd rather been that. Alright, we hit a Hogaak. I'm just gonna floop. I'm gonna floop all the Vengevines. It's not this Gravecrawler. Alright, I didn't hit a bridge. If I floop this and hit a bridge, then this only makes 1 zombie, so there's no reason to keep flooping. So here we just say go. And hope that... We could have lost because I didn't play the Bloodghast. Actually be kind of refreshing if I get punished for any possible mistake I've ever made with this deck, because it almost never happens. That doesn't kill me. This is a Felidar. This is a Felidar. This hits Oath of Nissa. Okay. What? What's a blocker? Blocker. If they had the perfect 2. If they had the perfect 2, I would have died. But didn't. Oh, I have the perfect 2. So... I'm just supposed to cast 2 Gravecrawlers. Oh, I can, this is free to flip this Vengevine back. Now I flip... Did I hit another Gravecrawler? I didn't. I hit all the Bloodghast, though. Cast. And now there's not really a point to attack. And there's a point to attack. I'm just not going to. I'm just going to make sure I can Hogaak them here. We're halfway into our deck. We could get extraordinarily unlucky. That's something that could happen here. It's very, 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 very hard for us to not win here. But as of this moment, that is what's happening. None are exiled, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so there are 18 cards in our deck. I think they literally have to be the bottom 4 cards Or 3 of them have to be in the bottom 4. So I'm gonna floop 8 right here. Alright, there's 1. Thank God. Okay, we got there. We got there. Cool. Unless they have who knows what. It's concession? Cool. Alright. What his deck play, guys? Plays Rip, right? This is like a Rip deck. This doesn't stop their combo. I don't care for it. I don't really think I care for Fatal Push, right? Do they play Ixalit Jailer? I'm just gonna not board pushes, right? I mean, I could board pushes. I could board those 7. Which interrupts their combo. 0 power cats. What are they gonna do? Oh! Oh, yeah, you're right. Is that better than push? Probably, right? So I can name cat, or this kills their birds and stuff. If I name human, what does that hit? Does anyone have a list that they're able to send me? If not, I'm just gonna go scour the internet for one right now. Let's look at MTG Goldfish. Because I'm just looking for what are, like, powerful creature types to name. Like, useful ones. Oh, this is going to take forever while I have the stream open. I probably won't be able to open this. Whatever, we'll just find out as we go. Alright, yeah, this is probably fine. So these 7 come in. These 2 come out. These are kind of my normal cuts here. This is my pool of cuts for right now. Let's see. So obviously these come out. What 2 cards do I want to leave in here? I think I want to leave a Bloodghast. I think I can just flood the board with enough power. I feel the Carrion Feeder combo is probably fine. So I'm going to do that right there. Carrion Feeder seems like a good card here. Yeah. Has answer. Has engine. Keep. Has this card in modern. Keep. Bop. Boppity bop. Bop birds. Boppy bop birds. I think I'm going to lead on. So Neonate's best if they rip me. Their hate's probably rip, right? So I probably want to lead on Neonate rather than Supplier. I'm gonna do that. Let's see if we got ripped here. If we don't, I'm just gonna like pitch into whatever they could have. Blue-green. You meant blue-white, opponent. What? Food Cup and played for it entered standard. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna ban looting. It's just kind of a part of the format because, like, looting is what makes all the graveyard decks work. Like, none of these graveyard decks work at all without looting. And that includes, like, Party Pyromancer, stuff like that. Alright, I'm gonna start with this. You could argue starting with looting, but I think I want to start with Supplier here. I hit a bridge, that's really good. I'm going to bin a land. Make a token. Looking for a Hogaak here. Now I'm gonna looting. Still looking for a Hogaak. I got a shock here, unfortunately, but... Oh my god, that doesn't cast looting! Fuck. Well, that sucked. Alright, real talk, am I turning this into a 2-2? I think so. I'm not casting a 1-3 flyer for 3 here, and I have my answer to rip already. Alright. Oh, that was bad. Probably won't matter too much. That was like me thinking, oh, I should get my white source. Cast Faithless Looting with it. Whoops. Oh, that's why I keep moving my computer. Forgetting I have a mouse here. Yeah, so like Phoenix doesn't... Sorry, I looked away for chat for quite a bit. I don't know if Dredge would be very playable without looting. Hard to say. I haven't played much Dredge. Exactly. Phoenix would have to play some shitty cards. Play like Goblin Lore. Each wouldn't play Phoenix. Each wouldn't play Phoenix. Maybe you play... No, you can't. I'm thinking if there's some Hollow and Phoenix deck. Probably not. That sounds terrible. What hand did they keep? The rest of their hand the combo? Oh no, a Grafdigger's Cage! Whoa! How do we beat that? Yes, to be fair, we could still die here. Jack is playable without loot, probably. Yeah, the Mono Red Phoenix. No, the Mono Red Phoenix deck probably also doesn't exist because you don't have ways to win Phoenix. Bedlam Reveler probably becomes a better graveyard card. It's a good. Alright, what am I doing here? I think I'm just wearing this at the end of turn. Right? I'm just killing this cage. Does that sound right, guys? Other options are, if I'm greedy, I can flute, but I don't think I need to be greedy. I don't want to be greedy, I just want to kill them. I do have a bridge, so I don't want to attack. And if they attack, it's probably an Exalted Boy, so... Could die here. Could die here. Something could happen. I die. Looks like I'm dying because they chose Forest. Looks like a Sahili. I'm gonna make him think twice about killing me. See if we can get this bluff going here. Ah, they did it. Right? I'm dead, right? I'm not missing something here? Alright. Well, well, well. How do I kill the token? Oh, it's an artifact creature. I had no clue. I shouldn't have done anything. I should have just let him go through it. I'll wait for them. I'll wait for it. Because they're dead next turn if they do it. Oh, no, they're not. They're not. They're not even dead. They just go for it next turn. I'll just concede. Oh, they did it! They did it, chat! It is I conceded. Let's see what happens here. Wear this. Okay, so let's just say I didn't concede there. Wear this boy right here, right? I untap, draw exactly Ingot Chewer. No, because I need to kill this. They would have how many blockers? 2, and I'd have 3. I could attack it! Oh, no, they'd have 3 blockers. I'm probably not learning. I'm probably not winning that game because they still have this Grafdigger's Cage right here. This can't do it next turn. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god, I would have had 2 turns. Probably not winning there, but could have won. Could have won. Man. Alright, let's hope we're not punished. We're on the play now. I think I'm going to board the same, right? Sports seem fine. I saw Grafdigger's Cage. It doesn't mean they don't have Leyline. No. I could not have Wispmare in my deck. I think it's fine, though. This hand is fine. This is a pretty solid looting over Stitcher Supplier. Because Supplier can trigger Vengevine, and I have things I want to bin on looting right here. I think with most hands, I'm leading on this over Faithless Looting, but... What do you mean second Felidar? Oh, if they played another one? Yeah, because they just blinked the Saheeli. Yeah. So, I could have still won that game. There was a chance I would. If I play it out. Reposition all this stuff. There we go. Thanks guys for being here. And if you haven't followed, we play a lot of nonsense here. By nonsense, I mean busted decks in every format. Mostly Legacy and Modern, though. I've been playing a good amount of Modern Horizons. I don't like to stream it, though, because I'm still learning as I go, and learning and streaming together aren't always a good combo. And it's also not the most interesting thing for people to watch. Holy crap. Yeah. That's in this format now. It's a fairy time. Oh, this is the Zan Syed posted this deck. Clifflane, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. MH Draft is really sick. I don't like Seal too much. Because it sets so much of synergy. They molt to? Molt to 5? Oh, they molt to 6 and force me, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. So they molt to 6. Yay! Yeah, those cards. Pay to life. Bring back Bloodghast. Cast Stitcher Supplier. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Cast my Hogaak. Cast Hogaak this turn. Turn to Hogaak. Nice Force of Will on my Faithless Looting. Good job, opponent. Go. Hogaak. This is everything Hogaak embodies right here. It's like, oh, ult to 5, had a board card. That's cool. Just make like 13 power on 2. I guess it's only 11 power, but you know. Play a Rest in Peace, please. That's kind of funny. No. I think this is step 1 right here. Chat! Okay, so now we gotta think about sequencing. So, this mills over 3 from Carrion Feeder. That's enough cards I can cast this Hogaak. If I flip a Vengevine... Yeah, you have an unsummon, I have another Hogaak. So... I think this is a good turn. I think it's being way too greedy to call this an average turn. No, I wouldn't have enough cards in my graveyard is the thing with this Wispmare. Because I'd have to evoke... Oh, I would, you're right, because it counts as a creature and a card. Alright, I played 2 creatures this turn, so I can't get back a... Vengie boy. So I'm gonna attack first. I'm gonna sack this. It's gonna make a zombie, and then I can sack the Bloodghast. No, because I want to exile the Bloodghast. So I'm gonna exile this, the Supplier, and the 3 cards it flips, is what I'm gonna do here. Or, I'm just not going to attack with this Bloodghast, I think. So if I flip something good, I can choose to keep it. So I'm just going to kill Teferi. I think killing Teferi is right here, right? I don't have any crazy graveyard recursion. And they do have, like, Felidar Guardian. Felidar Guardian with Teferi is pretty strong. Or stack the triggers like this, declare a Nightmare Trap, or other trap. Activate my trap card. Oh, it made a zombie. It made a zombie that I could tap for it. I didn't even need to do that. Oh well. These are things that happen in Modern. Oh. I always call it my trap because I forget other traps see play. My trap doesn't even really see play. At least I chose the right one. So I'm gonna sack this card in response because a 2/2 is better than a 2 in the can't block. And do I want a land or do I want a 2/2? So if I get a land, I get back this Bloodghast. What do we think here, chat? I can either take a 2/2 zombie. It does feel out of play now. So I can take this 2/2 zombie right here, or I can get land number 3. Land number 3 is probably better, because it gets back the Bloodghast anyways. Is it $8? Because I own a playset that I probably am not playing. Trigger. Always yes. Feel like it's a fairy again? Sure. I'm just gonna play it again. This time I get my Vengevine back too. Think we should start drafting mats? What do you think that for? Think like I should be spending time on the correct format? You're probably right. Do I want to evoke this or cast this is the question. So, if I evoke this, it's a zombie, and it's a card in the graveyard, and that's just better. So it's one less card I get to tap, and one more I get to attack. Evoke has occurred. It's a summoning sick. 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I'll exile this Hogaak right here. Trigger. If I can whack them for 4 here. Pretty certain I'm supposed to always attack a Teferi, so they don't Guardian it. I actually have 7, cool. I went, had a person that taught me how to play Magic, like an eon ago. I work with him now, and he asked me to, put him sort his collection, as collections like 20k in cards and like 50k in value. common, mostly to sort all the bulk that's near valueless, sort of like $1 to $2 cards, and like make stuff to sell as bulk and all that. And what was I saying about this? Something my opponent did reminded me of that. Oh, because I flipped through. Oh, they just